everybody, welcome back to my channel. So let's get ready for the shadow box. So you're going to need picture frames, contact paper, scissors, the tools that come with the Cricut machine, glue sticks, a glue gun, cardstock of your choosing, the vinyl that you're going to be putting on the shadow box, as well as the mat, some batteries, and the lights. Alright, so we're going to start out by taking the picture frames and getting those prepped. So what I'm doing is, of course, I'm opening up the frame, and then I'm going to turn it over and take everything out. I'm going to take out the glass part, of course, all the little pieces that come on the inside, the cardboard, the back end, and all of that. Once I get done with that, I'm going to go ahead and take off the little prongs that goes all the way around it. We want those gone. But see, I have 4 picture frames, so I'm only going to take this off of these little prongs off of 3. We're going to need 1 to keep these prongs on, because that's going to be the backing. So however many you have, make sure you leave 1 with these prongs on, but the rest take off. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my vinyl set up. Now I already have my design and everything pre-cut, and I didn't record it only because I'm not that good with things yet, so I just didn't want to drag this video out, so less footage is more. But I went ahead and I got that cut down to the frame size. Now I'm going to take the contact paper, sit it on top of my design, make sure I get that all nice and press down, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the frame. Alright, so now that I finally got this piece on the vinyl on the glass, I'm going to go ahead and try to get as many bubbles as I can out. Now, this was kind of a struggle, I think, because at first I couldn't push really hard because the glass would break, so I didn't want that to happen. And then second, it was such a big piece of vinyl, it was just kind of hard to make sure I got all the bubbles out, but I did the best that I could. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove the contact paper from the vinyl. I'm trying to do this as carefully as I can because I don't want to make any more bubbles or any more creases. So I'm just taking my time and taking off the contact paper. So after I get the contact paper off, I'm going to go ahead and start weeding out the parts that I don't need. So here you see me taking out the piece of the heart, then I'm going to be taking out pieces of the letters, and then so on and so forth. Now after I got done weeding, I just kind of went back over it to try to get a little bit more of those bubbles out, and then I went ahead on and started to glue the glass part down to the first frame. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, so from this point, I'm going to go ahead and add on the next 3 frames. Of course, I'm going to add on the frame that we left the prongs on last. So my struggle with this part was I didn't realize that when I was putting the frame on and fixing it on one end, that it was being unaligned on the other end. So just be mindful of that. So because I was pushing on one end, but the glue wasn't dry, so it was just sliding all around. So I would suggest when doing this, just put the glue on, put a frame on, let it dry a little bit, then go ahead and add the next one. That way you'll have less of a struggle. Okay, so here I'm taking the back of the picture frame and I'm just measuring out the size I need, because this is what I'm going to glue my cardstock to. Okay, so now it's time to put the lights on. So you can pretty much put the lights on however you feel comfortable doing it. I just kind of made mine go in kind of a circle around it, and I just taped it down. I didn't use the glue because I didn't know if that would mess with the wire, so just to be safe, I just put pieces of tape down and just went around in a circle. So once you got the lights on how you like it, make sure that you have the battery pack down at the end. That way you will be able to turn the lights on and off. And you're gonna also need to put a little slit in the back of the frame, which I'm gonna show you, to put the wire through, just to make sure everything stays nice and neat.